Wolfgang Van Halen, great to have you back at noise11.com for the difficult third album.
Yeah.
Would you call it the difficult third album, or do you have a difficult second album, third album? How does it work once you've had the first record out in getting back into the studio and having to do it all over again?
I don't know. I think I always I care so much about the process that I think maybe I have a hard time with all of them because I just care so much about trying to make, the best thing I can be capable of. So I think yeah, I think it's all easy and it's all hard at the same time.
Well, let's put the difficult aside. Let's get to the fun first. Danny Trejo.
Yeah.
Man, I watched that video. I wanted to be in that video.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy, man. I can't believe I get to say that I got to act with Danny Trejo being directed by Robert Rodriguez. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Was that a day's work, a week's work? How long does it take to do
Two
something
two
like that?
days. 2 days. Robert said we basically did like a like a 3 day shoot in 2 days. Like it was a lot of work, but it was so much fun. We were all having such a good time.
And then do you make the phone call? Hey, Slash, we're doing this video. Hey, Myles, we're doing this video.
Yeah, yeah. I called Miles and he was super down. And then Slash ended up just coming over for the day because he was close. And Robert was like, go over there, do something really fast. It took like 2 seconds. It was really funny.
And your mother, too, even making an appearance in there.
Yeah, it's the same thing. She was just hanging out, and Robert, she wasn't even planning on being in it, but Robert was like, do this, do that, and it was just he makes it so easy.
It sounds so incredible from somebody on the other side of the planet talking to you about something like that in Australia. Is that sort of what happens every day in Hollywood?
No, well, at least not for me. Like that's just definitely a unique, one of a kind experience for sure.
Talking about the production of this record, once again, you're working with Michael Baskette. That makes it 3 out of 3 with him. Is he becoming your George Martin?
Yeah, I'd like to say. I think he's, given that I play everything, he's sort of like the other half of the band in the studio. He kind of is yeah. I guess the George Martin to my Beatles is probably the good way to put it. In terms of just how well we work together, and I don't know. It just he makes it so easy.
And there's been comparisons made to Foo Fighters in that with you and Dave Grohl on that first record was both all you. I could throw Icehouse in there because, Icehouse became that down on a local level in Australia. But then when you go out to tour, you put the band together and you've got Frank, Jonathan, Ronnie, and Garrett. Are they the same touring band every time now?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, they are. We've played almost like 350 shows together at this point now. So it's yeah, they're my band when we're on tour.
350 shows. And how many out of Australia is that, Wolf?
Zero. That's
We better do something about that.
no, I know, dude. You have no idea how badly I want to get out there. I know we're gonna do everything we can. Like it's just we're still a very young band, and so it's just a matter of how when the right opportunity arises. But well, it's gonna happen. I love Australia so much, so I can't wait till we can get out there.
I did enjoy that time you came out and played in Sydney.
Yeah, I remember that.
That brilliant lineup. They had Billy Joel on the lineup, Aerosmith. It was just this
Great.
incredible lineup in Sydney, and
Yeah,
it pissed down rain the entire weekend.
I remember that. That was 13
15,
years ago now. That wasn't
oh,
that
13,
2012,
15, yeah.
2013.
The album, 39 minutes. Mammoth II was 48 minutes, and the first album, 58 minutes. So you've really gone to the all killer, no thriller format with this.
Yeah, I've been trying. I think I never want to overstay my welcome. Like I think there's a I don't know. It's really great when you have an album you love that's just like an easy to listen to, and just I don't know. I think that's what we tried. I tried to not simplify, but I just tried to not overthink. As best as I could during this, and so I ended up this time around the songs were a bit shorter. And so it was, I don't know, it was a fun way to attack the writing this time around.
It kind of starts off with a sort of a false impression at the beginning.
Yeah.
Started up. I'm listening to this. I'm thinking, what the fuck? He's doing a pop record this time. And then at 31 seconds, you're back.
Yeah, yeah, I thought that was a fun that song was either going to be the first song or the last song. It just had that feeling.
It's got a good April Fool's moment for that first
Yeah,
31
yeah, I
seconds.
like the
Yeah.
lulling into a false sense of security sort of thing.
The end, the spell, they've been played at some of these sampler shows that you've been doing. What were they all about? Just getting out and doing, six or so songs in a set. What's that
Yeah,
been
no,
like?
we did. Yeah, it was a fun little. We did like a radio press tour, and then we also were opening for Creed, and so we had that set. But it was fun to play the new stuff. I think the crowds have been really receptive. I think now that we're on the third time around, I think they're more receptive than ever to the new material. So it's been really exciting.
The track that I really want to talk to you about, I Really Wanna, the guitar on that track is almost like a passing of the torch. It's almost like your dad is sort of in the room and saying, here's how to do it, carry on.
Yeah, sure, totally.
Were you channeling your father when you were recording that song?
I don't know. I think just that I'm playing guitar in general is enough of that of a thing. I think So I it might not be even an intentional thing. I think it just kind of is an innate thing that just happens.
Dad, father, mentor, he must have been all of those things to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And, we pass his memory and honor him this week, 5 years. So, I know how hard it must be for you still.
No, yeah, no, it very much is.
This new album, how many of the songs are meant to be played live?
No, all of them. I mean, I think that's really been one of the core tenets of Mammoth is just loud rock and roll that you can play anywhere, and we're very excited to get going on this album cycle and see where it takes us.
Well, there's 2.5 hours worth of recorded material now out of the three albums. There
Yeah,
has to
now we
be
got
some
to.
sacrifices.
Yeah, definitely. Now it's time to like figure out what not to play instead of what to play. So it's gonna be fun. It's a fun problem to have.
The name Mammoth took its name from the original name for Van Halen, so it's lovely seeing that bookend put together.
Yeah, no, I mean there were many different names. It wasn't exactly the like it was a three piece where Dad was singing that eventually turned into what Van Halen became. It was just one of many, but I was always one of my favorites. Whenever Dad told me, I just love that name. So to be there now is really cool.
When we saw you down in Australia that time, it was a different kind of Truth album, and I was only recently discovering how involved you were on that record. You were the one who really put that record together.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it was I don't know. It just felt like it was the right time. We had done a tour and it was like, okay, well, the next thing we should do is record something. And so it took, God, I know some of the earlier demos we started recording in 2009. So it took a long time. Like the fact that that record happened at all, I think is kind of a miracle. But we pulled it off.
I'm amazed to even discover She's a Woman was a song from the 70s.
Oh yeah, no, they were a lot of them were rooted in original demo ideas that were never completed. So I thought it was a great way of getting the band back into that mindset of how they used to write music. So it was a fun little thing to kind of fun little seed to kind of grow the flower from, so to
It,
speak.
it's incredible that you weren't even born when She's a Woman would have been, first conceived.
Yeah.
It's your older brother. Um,
Yeah.
uh, the abandoned 2000 sessions with David Lee Roth, I think it was a 1999 session with Gary Sharon as well.
Mhm.
I can't imagine the deep dive you personally had to do in going through everything that was in these vaults for all these decades and putting something like this together. I was gobsmacked in preparing for this interview how much work you did on that record.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. I'm glad I got to at least do that once, with Dad and have a making an album thing. It was fun. It was a lot of work and took a lot of time, but I'm very happy with how we got it done.
There's very little DVD footage as well. There was Tokyo Dome, a live album, but Is that going to be a DVD or Blu-ray at some point?
Oh, I have no idea. That's all. That's Al's wheelhouse. He's the sort of the proprietor of everything currently, you know.
But you're the one with the key to the vault.
Yeah, but he's the one in charge of everything.
Tell me about the recent Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with Ozzy.
Yeah,
That
that was
must have been another incredible feeling for you, emotional feeling.
yeah, it was a crazy honor to be able to be asked by Ozzy and Sharon to do that. So I kind of you can't really that's not something you have to take it very seriously. And so it was I was very happy I was able to do that, and especially to be able to see him when I wasn't able to do the Back to the Beginning thing. So I was very happy I at least got to see him and the family there, and yeah, it was really cool. I was very happy to be a part of it.
Were the two families close?
Yeah, I know. I mean, Dad and Ozzy had toured, you know, a long time ago, and so I guess they just kept in touch. I met Sharon when I was younger, so yeah, I guess we were in the orbit, so to speak.
So in the meantime, we've got Mammoth, The End. Still no word of Australian tour. So what we're going to do is make that the
Absolutely,
thing to happen within the next 12 months, Wolf.
definitely, absolutely.
I certainly hope it does happen. It would be great to see you down here live with that band.
Oh man, I can't wait. It's going to happen.
Yeah. Well, good to talk to you again. Every second album, as we say. So see you at album 5 again.
I see you on the fifth one.
Thanks for that.
Thank you, man. Take care.